Broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Good day, everybody. Just gonna give it 2, 3 more minutes max. I'm sorry, I still see a few people logging on here, so just want to be respectful of the ones that were here early, but I do understand some people need a couple minutes trying to log on to the various sharing platforms that we all use. So I'm gonna give it a couple minutes, then we'll get things started. Thanks, everyone.
Excellent, thank you.
All right. I still see some people logging on, and I do appreciate that. But to respect everyone's time here, we are going to get things started. We are going to record this session, so you'll be able to access that later on. So again, very much appreciate everyone's time today. You know, the opportunity to showcase Nuance's latest AI-powered, continuously learning and developing cloud-hosted solution, Dragon Legal Anywhere. During the presentation, if you have any questions, you'll see a little chat box there on your GoToWebinar kind of meeting bar there. Feel free to ask away. We'll address any of those at the end of the presentation. So basically what this solution
Mark, I think we lost your audio.
Sorry about that. Can you confirm that you can hear me? We are having a wicked storm where I am right now, and that call just dropped.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, so never fails. All right, sorry, I'll pick up where I left off there. So sorry. So what this solution is about, as I was saying, was the ability to have access anywhere, anytime. When compared to its predecessors, it's all about the mobility, that work from home mantra that we're all living in. Being able to access that world-class speech recognition that's going to integrate directly into your everyday workflows. It's going to help you achieve higher quality documentation and have greater flexibility. Something that we're all should be noticing now, especially in the world that we all play in, it's not what you do, it's what you document. And so Dragon Legal Anywhere, it's trained using millions of words from legal documents, and that's going to help deliver optimal recognition. And it's also going to enable you to use automatic formatting of legal citations. So you're going to see that a little bit later on when I demo it, how that integrates directly into the software. So know that this solution, it's secure, it's very compliant. All our infrastructure is run off the Microsoft Azure High Trust hosting centers. And one of the best features that differentiates this from any other, previous versions of legal is that included with your subscription is the mobile app. You can all see my phone up there. I've got the mobile app getting ready to go there, but this app is going to work in conjunction with your desktop application. So any commands, any templates, vocabulary that I do on my desktop are going to automatically transfer over to my mobile app and vice versa as well. So they're constantly communicating. They always update each other, which is nice. So, if you don't have access to your computer, your tablet, your laptop, whatever it may be, you're still going to have those same capabilities on your on your smartphone. So any Android or iOS device is going to be able to work with this. So the mobile app is where I'm going to start with the demo. So very simply, I can launch it. I'm going to do that as I do right here. And you can see automatically it's going to begin by opening up a dictation. So I'm just going to do a sample dictation in my mobile app, kind of watch as I go along. You'll always notice it's with Dragon, there's a little bit of a hesitation. Unlike other speech recognition where you say the word and it appears, Dragon's different. It's not only listening to word that you're saying, it's listening to the 4 and 5 words before and after to make sure it's got the right context of the word. The word to, T-O, T-O-O, T-W-O, to make sure that it's using the proper legal vocabulary. It's looking deep into that. So it's using a deep learning algorithm to make sure that it's got the right formatting, the right context of the word. And that's where we're able to get that 99, 100% accuracy. Words matter, whether it's legal, healthcare, where nuance has a great play in that space. Words are important, so you'll notice that lag. So I'll get started here. I had a title, Anderson deposition. Next field, legal header. Dear Stephen, new paragraph. Please prepare for the Anderson deposition by reviewing some Commerce Clause cases, particularly 289 Northwest, 2nd 416 Minnesota, 1979, as well as preemption cases such as 764 Federal, 2nd 463 3rd Circuit, 1999 period. New paragraph. Always appreciated, New paragraph. Signature. New paragraph. I also have the ability to add a picture or some type of, like a header or something like that to kind of even give it a little bit more professional. They always say, a picture says 1,000 words. So I'll just kind of show you what I've done here. Right here you can see I can choose a photo. Excuse some of my vacation photos on there, but I just kind of added something like that just to give my document professional look. So you can see there at the bottom. So this is where it becomes really cool. I have the option to share this file now in real time through different sharing platforms. I can email it. I can email it as a Microsoft Word attachment. If you subscribe to platforms such as Evernote or Dropbox, those are there as well. But I'm just going to go ahead and email it as a Microsoft Word attachment, the universal platform that everybody seems to use here. So I'll just type in the email on my computer here. Send that off. Wait for that to come up in 2 seconds. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to switch over from my, I can hear my email, from my smartphone, and I'm going to pick up this document using my desktop. So I'm just going to end my screen sharing here. So what you'll see here is the Dragon Legal Anywhere bar. You see here I'm going to be using a power mic. I'll show that off. I've got English as my language. I also have a selection of specialties. So when I choose my legal specialty, that's where Dragon's going to be looking for those legal specific terms. If you're working outside of, if you're, we got people that like to, author a book, or I'll be honest, my kids use it for certain things. They're going to go more into general dictation. So it just helps getting that accuracy, and it's making sure that searching for the specific words that you're looking for. So we're going to stick with legal here. So here's my toolbar. So I want to show you the first thing. I always say that just as important as the software, it is the hardware that you're using. You know, you're not going to buy say a Corvette and put plastic tires on it, right? There's a difference between consumer grade microphones and professional audio equipment. So what I'm using for today is called a Nuance Power Mic. I'm going to show you what that looks like here. So this is a Nuance Power Mic. These things are built with noise cancellation technology. They're built to only pick up, noise that falls within the human voice frequencies. This software is going to eliminate all your ums and ahs. It's got this great push to talk button here. I know if that button's pushed down, my voice is being recorded. If I let go, I get interrupted at the door, the phone rings, it's going to stop recording. All customizable fields in there. I can control my button or my mouse with this little joystick, or we've got an updated one with a trackpad now. But it's just like I mentioned, it's important to have a high quality device, whether it's a headset, a Bluetooth, a desktop microphone. Basically choose your poison when it comes to the microphone. But definitely worth investing in a good quality microphone to use this software with for sure. So I'm going to go ahead and finish my dictation now and start using this Nuance Power Mic. So I've sent that to myself. I'll go ahead and open it up. And so there's what I've sent from my phone. So now I'm going to finish this dictation using my Power Mic. Within that preemption context, consider home rule powers plus related policy issues, period. Also, remember that when a federal statute does not directly overcome state law, a federal administrative agency may do so by regulation, reference 257 Northeast, 2nd, 97, 1993, period. So again, you can see, pretty bang on. As I mentioned, you can see some of the automatic formatting, the citations that it's done. Obviously I know that sometimes those get updated and changed. You have the ability to, turn them on and off and stuff like that. But let me just move my GoToMeeting there so I can show this off a little better here. All right. So just a nice quality document. And then you're going to have all the same functionalities that, Dragon was used to before, where if I want to, kind of make this look a little more, professional, I can say, select Dear Stephen, bold that, just some customization to kind of make this pop. But, I've created a professional looking document. I started on my phone. I finished it in the office. That thing's ready to go in a matter of, minutes, where we know, typing and trying to format it to look properly can sometimes be pretty daunting and take a lot of time. There's no doubt about that. So within the Dragon, I wanted to show you too how I created some of those templates and auto text that you saw, right? So very easily, what you've got here is called your command browser. So you'll see here, I've got a bunch of those pre-populated that I've created before. Anytime that I say, mobile new file, I'm going to get all that typing, all that characters that I put within this box are going to appear. These are called voice commands. So you saw when I said signature, my signature auto-populated. And the thing with these too is, so anywhere I've got those square brackets, these almost become variable fields. So now I can say next field, next field, next field, and navigate through them. So I'll just give you an example of that. So, if you've got specific forms and documents in your office, you're able to import them into Dragon and work your way through them. A little side benefit is it's actually helped us become a lot more paperless in the office. We used to have a wall of forms above our printers. Well, now we've actually integrated those into Dragon. So if anybody needs an insurance form, a vacation, whatever it may be, the different forms you have in an office, you can actually call those up by voice and navigate through them. So I'll show you here, this one here, mobile new file. Oh, up in there, sorry. Bring that up again. Those are my step-by-steps. Mobile new file. Okay, let me open DragonPad. So with DragonPad, there it was, sorry, behind the scenes. DragonPad is just Dragon's built-in word processor, no different than a Microsoft Notes or something like that. You always have the ability to dictate into this as well. But what I can do now is see these square brackets here. I can actually click through them using my Power Mic, or I can always say like next field to get through them. But like I said, any forms, documents that you want to recreate within Dragon, we have the ability to do that too, which is pretty cool. So another big question that we get is a lot of people using web-based practice management softwares and stuff like that. So Dragon actually comes with a Chrome extension as well. You can see I've got mine turned in here. So that's going to allow me to have operability with any web-based platforms, whether you got Smokeball, Clio, Panther, all the the practice management softwares, Abacus out there. But it's just basically what that allows us to do is, oh, looks like Trey wants to help. Anywhere that cursor is going to blink, you're going to be able to dictate. So let me just kind of test it out so you can see within an internet-based application. Highly scalable and ready to use, Dragon Legal Anywhere works across your existing infrastructure of Windows-based devices, including virtualized and remote access PCs, period. The lightweight Windows client application downloads and installs in minutes. Oh, I still have my box open. You kidding me? I'm sorry about that. Here, let's test it out one more time here. Highly scalable and ready to use, Dragon. Why does that keep opening? Let me just clear it out. Maybe that's why. Testing 1, 2, 3. There it goes. Sorry about that. If I don't close that Dragon box, it's always going to act like that's the front-facing application, and that's kind of cool too. So if you ever want to have to look at, like, say, something forward-facing, but you don't want to actually dictate into it, you've got that dictation box that's going to capture that behind the scenes. And then you're actually able to transfer that text over as well, which is pretty sweet. So I just wanted to show off that you're able to use it with inside any kind of web-based application. Like I mentioned, your practice management softwares, your emails, whatever it may be. Dragon with that Chrome extension is going to give you that full operability into all the various platforms that you use on a day-to-day basis, which is really cool. So, okay, I wanted to show off here. We're going to go to the voice automated website here. So this is the pricing. So this being a subscription-based platform now, you never have to worry about like we did in the past where people were losing their serial keys. Their computer crashed and they couldn't get their installations back. Every year there was an upgrade that you're on the hook for a certain amount of money for, right? This is a continuously improving platform. I almost look at it like a living, breathing organism that's constantly evolving. We're always adding to it. We're always making it more user-friendly. We're always including more, features and benefits, always updating our vocabulary with the latest legal terms. So it just allows for you to have that kind of sense of relief knowing that you're always using the latest and greatest software that we have to offer with this subscription platform. So you've got the option to pay for it either as a monthly fee or an annual subscription. Included with this, you're going to get, your setup, your training, your support, a lot of hand holding. But what we're offering today is anyone that signs up from this webinar for a Dragon Legal Anywhere subscription, we're going to throw in one of the free power mics that you saw me use. So you can see here, these are usually a $424 device, but anyone that took the time out, enjoyed us on this presentation, we're going to send you one of those as well, which is a great little bonus. So we'll send some multiple follow-ups as well. I also included the company website there in the chat box if you want to grab that, and you can see here voiceautomated.com, and of course you'll hear from us again. But that was basically Dragon Legal Anywhere in a nutshell. We sell this until we're blue in the face. It's something that is a productivity tool, and it's not always the lawyer that benefits the most from having this in the office. It's anyone whose hands touches that documentation throughout the day. We always look at an environment and kind of tailor the solution to each individual's needs, find out where that bottleneck is within the office. Is it, if you're outsourcing transcription, do you do it in-house and they're overwhelmed and now you're able to pick up some of the, the documentation problems that they had before, and, you can send it more as a proofread now as opposed to, someone wearing a headset and a foot pedal, so really just allows you to get more done in less amount of time. And at the end of the day, that equates to saving money and getting, like I mentioned, it's not what you do anymore, it's what you document. So if you have any questions, let's throw them in the chat box. I can see it's blinking at me right now, and I love taking questions. And know that if we have the ability to trial this solution as well, we're gonna, like I said, hold your hand through the whole process and make sure that you really have a good user experience. It's really important for us. That's our number one form of marketing and advertising is word of mouth, and we really want to make sure we give you the white glove service. So, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and grab this here. Okay. Can you put it on more than one PC? Okay, great question. So, and I know where you're coming with this. So, previous versions of Dragon, they were 2 computers per copy. And so the great thing with this is that we're not actually installing, a robust software on there. This is access through, like you saw me do, a username and password. So you literally have the ability to put this on any number of computers that you want. It's a small app that sits on my computer that just, connects to the Microsoft Azure to verify who I am. So, whether I'm in Japan, Germany, Russia, I can simply log in using my username and password, and I'll have access to my profile that's stored in the cloud. Great question. Let me see here. Do you support virtualized environments? Absolutely. This is support for thin client support here. So server virtualization, everything from Citrix environments, and it's going to allow for very fast and easy integration into existing IT infrastructures. Sometimes there's a little more back-end work that can go into it, but whether you're hosting it locally on your laptop, on your company's server, network, whatever type of virtualized environment you might have, we can absolutely, make that work as well. Good question. I like these questions. Okay. Another one about security. So security, obviously, with lawyers is always a big concern. So basically, my answer to that is, obviously everything has the 256-bit encrypted data. The client, you're going to connect to, like I mentioned, that Microsoft Azure network, and honestly, there's no probably more secure network in the world than what Microsoft runs as well. But that data, it's encrypted while it's in transit, and then it's also encrypted while it's at rest. So, you got the big players in technology between Nuance and Microsoft, making sure that all your information is secure. So whether we're in the medical space and we say it's HIPAA compliant, the legal space, we've got all our high trust certifications in place as well to make sure that it meets all the all the credentials that you're looking for there. So yeah, very secure platform. Great question there as well. Let's see here. Deborah, did you have your hand raised there, looks like? Sorry if I missed that during the middle of the presentation. Deborah, if you have a question, go ahead. Okay, I'm going to move on. Is there an upgrade path from Dragon Pro to Legal AnyWhere? Yes. It's not so much an upgrade path, like, what you've done on the perpetual box product before won't necessarily carry over completely as a profile. We're able to back up the vocabulary and maybe certain commands, but what we offer as an upgrade path is a $10 discount a month off the price of the software. So any current existing Dragon user will actually can send you a promo code when we place the order through the platform that will give you $10 off for the first year. So it's not directly an upgrade path. It's more of a discount for being a loyal customer that we can help you out with as well. So that works. All right. This works in all Windows applications. Yes, and to that point, you kind of refreshed me, but yes, definitely in all Windows applications. Where this won't work, and we don't see it much, is on a Mac platform. Now, you did see the app work on my iOS Apple phone there, but when it comes to the Mac computers, it will not work on that. Will we see in the future? I don't know. But we used to have specific, Mac products, but we haven't seen a Mac product in quite a few years now. So this software is Windows PC based only. Good question. Okay. Is there an enterprise license for larger firms? No, not at this time. This is based on the individual user. If there are larger opportunities, we'll gladly work with you. Like I mentioned, we're doing fun things like giving free power mics away for this one. So if you do have something larger that we want to work on, we'll see if we can, help you out with that. We always, looking to, help out with the larger deals. But, right now this is kind of based per user, but any large opportunities, happy to take that on a one-on-one and see what we can do there. Appreciate that question, always. One more here. how do I try it? Okay, so like I mentioned, we do have trial versions, which is kind of cool. We were never able to do that before with the box product. Once a license was used, it was basically considered, bought. So, but we're able to set you up with a 7-day trial. You can actually go to the website that I showed you there as well. You can see here they've got free trial, and we'll communicate back to you as well if it's something you want to trial out before you buy it. But we'll get you set up, kind of give you a really drinking fountain through a water hose sort of tutorial just to get you set up and running. But once you actually buy it, that's when you're going to get a more in-depth training and knowledge of the actual software. But if you go to the voice automated website, absolutely, you can see here they've got it plastered all over how to get signed up for a free trial. And I'll actually just give it a quick click there so you can see what it looks like. And there, you can fill out the contact us, and we'll reach out and get you all set up. All right, great question. I like people who want to try things. Let's see here. So it's more of a curious if anyone has tried the legal desktop or AnyWhere in the past. So I think what they're trying to say is, if you did try the legal desktop there in the past, you're going to notice quite a few differences with the cloud, especially when it comes to the footprint. It's no secret this software was very robust. If you had Dragon running, you had your practice management software open, you had other applications open, you needed a pretty powerful PC. This is a very, very small footprint with this product. You could literally run this on a computer that's 10 years old. I think I want to say like megabytes is what we measure this in, right? So, it's not something you have to go out and buy a new computer for, which we've had to have people do in the past to make sure they had at least 8 gigabytes of RAM on those computers. So very small footprint, connects with the app, so you don't have to worry about updating all your computers in the office or anything like that. So it's a very compact installation that you'll be happy with, and it makes for IT a lot easier as well when you have such a small application. So great question. That looks to be it. So what we'll do is we're going to send out some follow-up communications. We'll reach out to everyone on an individual, but don't be, if you want to be proactive there, you see the voice automated website. Don't be scared to reach out, but we'll send some follow-up. And like I mentioned, definitely a good time to take advantage of the free Power Mic promotion. Nuance was gracious enough to let us offer that with this webinar. And like I said, we'll reach out to all of you. Oh, looks like I got a
There's
hand
one
up
last
there.
question. Does anything saved on the cloud, any data, thinking about privacy when you're dictating?
Yeah, sorry, is that a... Yeah, let me just bring up that question. So no, when it comes to data and information being stored, 99.9% of it is eliminated right away. The only time that something might stay a little longer, if it's something that presented a problem that caused something to happen, a disruption, they might take another look at it. They do gather some information to help make the software perform better in the future, but nothing is saved, for an infinite amount of time like that. It comes, it's encrypted, it's deleted. Unless it presents a problem, then, they'll take a second look at it, but no, your information is secure, it's encrypted, and it's deleted. Great question. Sorry about that. Saw the hand raised there. DePaul, did you have anything there? Let's see if I can hand raised. Okay, it looks to be it for questions. Like I said, we'll reach out on a one-to-one there, and look forward to getting you either set up with a trial, or if you're ready to take the dive with us and get started. We're super excited to help you kind of bring Dragon into the office and start realizing the immense benefits that this can really have on your everyday, whether it's freeing up time in your day, more family time, time to do other things. It's just, it can be a game changer, and that's what we're here to do. So again, thank you everyone for joining the call, and look forward to following up with you soon. Appreciate it. Thanks.
Thank you.